What's up, guys? It's your boy DJ coming at you again with a kind of an update. Not really an update, just resharing of something that I've had for a while. I've had this little project here for about 3 years, 2.5 years, and some of you don't know about it, so I'm going to reintroduce it to you. Bam! It's the Razor MX650. That's right. The Razor MX650. 650 watt controller, motor, 650 watt motor, 48 volt controller. Right now I'm using my 14 amp hour lithium ion battery in this unit. My modifications that I've done to it personally, of course, the controller, the lithium ion battery, and my Rebel Gears 100 tooth rear sprocket. Oh yeah, this bad boy probably does about 22 miles an hour. And like I said, I geared it down for more torque. It came, I believe, with the stock 82 pinion gear. Stock configuration 36 volts. It did approximately 16, 17 miles an hour. Now it does like a good 21, 22 miles an hour. And I geared it down, by the way, remember that. So if I had left it with the stock gearing, it'd probably do maybe 25, 27 miles an hour. But anyway, that's no big deal because I got a little scooter I paid basically $14 for, and it does like 25 miles an hour. But anyway, this is something some of you guys on the Electric Scooter Guide Facebook page may want to check out. It's pretty bad, especially for the lighter weight guys. Like I'm like right at 200 pounds, 195, 200. I fluctuate in between there. Now, I forgot to share with you guys. Another modification I did to it is this Sun Tour Epicon rear shock. Okay? This thing has a better rear shock than the Cobble Wolf Warrior. It stomps it in the ground as far as suspension in the rear. You know, that's a mountain bike shock. It's the same suspension I have on my my electric mountain bike. Matter of fact, about a couple years ago, you know, I had this stock crappy springy shock in there, and I was like, I wonder if the shock out of my mountain bike would work. So I did some, good eyeballing at it, and I was able to locate the same shock on eBay for like 50 bucks, brand new. So I got it, and believe it or not, folks, this shock, let me let you get another look at it. It's a direct fit. I got adjustable air pressure on there. Max PSI, it gets low, I can refill it with air. It's 300 PSI. So it is adjustable. This is my little knob right there to soften it or harden it. And that's a major upgrade for this little electric motorcycle, scooter, whatever you want to call it. Braking's fine. Just cable disc brakes works great. Hydraulics would be nice, but what can you expect for $400? But I would tell any of you guys, if you're a lightweight dude, 140, 150 pounds, you get this bad boy. It's awesome. A lot of guys, what they do is they get the brushless motor, and as an upgrade, they got a brushless motor they sell on one of the scooter websites. I don't think it's necessary because it does the speed and has the torque that I want, but I would like to overvolt this to like 60 volts, something like that, or 52 volts. It's at 48 now, so it does real good. I don't have any problems with it at all. It does great. But overvolting it even more, is already overvolted from the stock configuration, but I may overvolt it even more. Just to have some fun, And even when I ride this around, I just cruise like a comfortable 15 to 18 mile an hour. And it does awesome, guys. No, not perfect. It is not perfect. It doesn't weigh much either. It maybe weighs 80, 90 pounds, something like that. So I would tell you guys, don't count out the DC motor, scooters, and electric little motorcycles and stuff, man. Because this thing right here, of course, It handles off-road much better than the Cobble Wolf Warrior. It just smoked the Wolf Warrior off-road. Why? I mean, the tires. Got a 16-inch tire in the front, 14 in the back. But I'm going to be going to more of a, at least I plan on going to a more supermoto tire if I can find them. So I'm going to wear these tires down, and then I'll do that. Because I don't like to waste money. I'm a tightwad. Those tires are really nice. And they're actually really, I looked them up, and they're actual real motorcycle tires that they use on gas-powered bikes. So that's kind of cool to know. Also, something else I am going to have to do. This bike here has a freewheel. Check it out. See that? It's freewheel. That sprocket spins backwards. I'm actually going to have to take that rear wheel off and get it tack welded where it just spins with the motor, you know? Why? Because over time, even though I have control over my throttle response, if I hit it full throttle, it's like a hammer. Ping, ping. And I've read reports that over time that will break. And then I won't have any drive system. So, but what I do is when I take off on it, I just gradually take off. You know, it does awesome. Climbs hills, of course. No problem. No problems. These DC motors are notorious for torque. So, also I upgraded the handlebars recently. That's a very recent upgrade. I wouldn't say upgrade because the bars I had on there were perfectly fine, but I had to put them on the Greenger GR16 scooter. But my brother had bought these handlebars for his Greenger scooter, and they didn't work out for him. So I bought them off him and put them on here. Works great. Works great. Also, guys, this thing here, I don't think I have the key for it. I have the voltmeter on it, so I know what my voltage is at all times. Gets too low, I know I got to head back to the home. So I just wanted to reintroduce this Razor MX650. Guys, worth getting. I mean, come on, this thing is, I mean, you get it, you may like it better than a lot of the higher price scooters that you have, especially if you're a smaller person. If you're a smaller person, man, this thing can be the bomb for you. I mean, if you weigh like 150 pounds, I'm 200 pounds, and this thing gets me up like over 20 miles an hour. That's pretty good. So, and of course, you can gear it the way you want. Now, what I did was, if you go to right here, Rebel Gears, they custom make gears for pretty much anything you want. So, I had found out on the scooter forums and this and that they were doing this for the Razor scooter. So I had them make me a custom 100 tooth. That way, I like the low end torque. I like to be able to get up hills, and it does it very well. Very well. So don't count out the DC motor vehicles, guys. They do awesome with a lithium-ion battery. You know, they do very awesome. In a lot of ways, they do better than, some of the ways, rather, they do better than the direct drive motors or even the geared motors, because they can have more torque, you know, when you overvolt the motors. They can have more off-the-line torque. You know, these motors have been around for ages. So just want to reintroduce that to you guys. And I'm signing out. Razor MX650 Modified.